What is going on, everybody? It is Aaron here with the Rookie Geek, coming at you again with a really special lightsaber video. Went ahead and did something I've been toying around with for a while, but you know, I'm not the crafty type. The most I can do with my lightsabers is some light weathering and some leather wrapping. But this is why you have the community. This is why you know, the internet exists. It's just so that way you can solve these problems. So I've been toying around for a while, like trying to get some kind of an attachment, a sheath from one of my sabers, so I could actually use it hiking, which I like to do. But I feel like this would go either way. Either you want a sheath for it, or you want to hike, or both. But this ended up turning out a lot better than what I would have thought. You know, with inquiries to various Etsy people and whatnot, you know, just trying to find out. I was originally trying to get like a wooden sheath, just to make it look more like a walking stick. The price tag on things like that to get custom made and to have it shaped and everything to all the dimensions of your lightsaber to make it fit perfectly. One, uncertain. They wouldn't even be 100% because it's a very exact thing. I would have to actually like mail them the saber in a couple of different cases. But then, you know, I inquired again not too long ago, and somebody had suggested that I talk to Tyler at Vire Sabers, which I did. And Tyler got back to me pretty quickly in true Tyler fashion. You know, he is one of the more reliable. I love so many different companies, but Tyler really does just really get on it. If he's not back at you within an hour or two, I'd be shocked. So he gets at me and says, yeah, I think we can do that. Let me put something together and we can talk about it. So he went and did it and sent me a little video on a DM, and this is what we ended up with. Now, I had him, he asked me which emitter I was trying to use it for, and this is the Rogue emitter and switch combo. And unfortunately, he was out of those currently, so he had to kind of do some guessing. But it ended up working out fantastically. So everything is held in with a thumb screw here. He attached a CoverTech wheel for me. He even sent me a little belt clip to go with it. You know, he made sure that he goes down. He has shown me how versatile VHC parts are. You can literally do anything with them. And if I had just a big pile of it like Tyler does, I mean, you know, the possibilities are endless. But one thing that I really love about this, everything's taken in by a thumb screw here. You don't have to even tighten it that much, and then it comes out that way. Now, I don't know what exactly he did, but when you come down about halfway here, when you pull it out to about here, it gets just not stuck, but just enough to where, like, if you didn't have the thumb screw in there all the way, you just didn't tighten it enough, and it happened to start sliding out, it would have a stopping point. And I don't know if that was intentional or just luck of the draw, but it worked out really well. So we're gonna go down here and see, it just fits so perfectly that way. But the real selling point here, and this is what he did on the video that he sent me, was this. I mean, when you look at it from this perspective, I mean, I just love like carrying it around. I've literally been carrying this thing around all day, just because I think it's that cool. I mean, just all the windows going down on the emitter. Now, I'm fairly certain if you got with Tyler and you had specific fonts in mind, or specific pieces in mind, you wanted to, or a specific finish, you know, I'm sure he could work with you on that. This is not something he officially does. It's just something that Tyler is willing to do to kind of help out the community. He has the most flexible perspective when it comes to the way he runs his business. If you're buying parts, he wants to make you happy. Now, you know, as far as the price go on these, I think it's going to vary depending on, you know, depending on what you're going to use. You know, obviously electronics wouldn't be involved, so that way that cuts down your price quite a bit. So it just really matters how much you would love to have a sheath for your lightsaber. But I gotta say, guys, I mean, I had this in my head, and then off and on. Oh, by the way, Tyler got this to me within like 24 hours. or 48 hours. I'd say 2 days. And he had this to me. So, that's something. But, it's not something that I really thought that I was going to just be over the moon for. But I gotta say, I mean, this right here, I mean, the way it flies up through the windows, all the way down like that. And I did use the Vire Sabers sound font for that, just in honor of it. But I just think it looks beautiful, guys. I can't say enough about just the overall design here. I mean, he did the perfect thing right here. I might actually end up doing a little something to the bottom, just so that way it's a little better for walking. But it also, I mean, it has solid height to it, but it's not too high. Just like a tall cane is what we're dealing with here. But I mean, you get it on a belt clip, and then you just like that. I mean, it's just, I don't know. I think if you could actually time this right and go, I mean, whatever. It's a super geeky thing, but I gotta say I'm enjoying it, and it would actually alleviate a lot of the concern if I was gonna go to to a Comic-Con or a lightsaber day or Disney World or whatever specific place I would be geeky and feel justified enough to carry around my lightsaber. Which is, I'm pretty open to that, but the people that I hang out with aren't. So in the end, guys, I really can't say enough about Tyler. And just the amount of flexibility that he was willing to go through to do this. He didn't have to do this at all, but it worked out. I mean, I could not imagine it working out better. And I gotta say, it also gives so much. It just gives that good weight to your lightsaber. I mean, it really is great. I mean, it's not. I don't think it's something that everybody's gonna wanna do necessarily, but if you don't, I gotta say you're kind of missing out. Not to rub it in, but you're missing out. I think this is a welcome addition to any avid collector of lightsabers for sure. And just a big shout out to Tyler at Vire for making this happen. It was a dream that I had. Or just an idea that I had, and Tyler manifested it within 2 days. So can't really complain at all with this, guys. 10 out of 10. If you have a chance, I mean, I highly suggest getting with Tyler at Vire. Anything here is going to fit that 1-inch blade, no matter if you're dealing with a NeoPixel or a standard polycarbonate blade. So just go nuts with this. I mean, I'm going to do some really slick stuff to this sheath here. There's no electronics, so sky's the limit. I can't say how excited I am, guys. All right, well, I am Aaron with The Rookie Geek. I just wanted to bring this to you guys really quick with another little bit of a lightsaber accessory. Please like and subscribe so I can continue bringing you more content and continue doing what I love. I will see you guys next time, and may the Force be with you.